again, in case you're having a little, if you're newer to omoplata, look, hands on the floor, right? My hand is over his arm. Not like this, okay? And this, look, hip escape. Okay, hip escape, my hip is out, right? Keep the head away. Bring your leg over. Completely relaxed, right? And leg comes out, come up, squeeze. And you should be able to find yourself like sitting down completely normally like this. Body control. Get behind the knee. Get behind the knee. Now, imagine if he wasn't here. If I want to get up, the most natural way for me to get up is like this, right? Right now. You know, he's on his knees right now. How do you get there? Right, like this. Right? So this is exactly what I'm going to do. Right, with the arm to the side. I'm going to just position myself. I'm stopping him from rolling. I scoot it back already. I'm going to put my leg in position. If you feel like it's hard, some people are like, I can't get my leg back, you know? Think about doing this first. Look, foot on the floor, hold the elbow so it doesn't slip away, and load your weight first, okay? So before you start to like get your legs into this position, if you have a hard time, just plant it wherever you can. Put your weight on here. Now, I should feel a lot more space. I feel a lot more mobile because I have more space with my leg. I usually show it like this for guys that are bigger, strong, you know, just less flexibility. This is usually works better, you know. So you're gonna get to this position, right, where everybody can be. Give your partner a hug, right? The only problem, like you should be able to get up from here, right? Like everybody can, but his arm is in your way a little bit, and your knee is off the floor. So for you to get up, you know, you scoot back, but if you can't get your legs where you feel comfortable, just put your weight across him first. Okay, now he's supporting my weight. Now it's easier for me to put my leg in position to move forward. Okay, just to break it down, just to simplify. Okay, let's look at his escape again. And again, this escape may be the best escape he can do, especially if he does it early enough, like right now. Okay, so he jumps over, and we talked about what we can do from here, maybe the spin under, but that's very time sensitive, right? You have to be very time sensitive, so very quick to do it and anticipate his movement. So again, I get to this position. Notice that as he jumped over, my knees followed him, right? My knees I was finishing this way, facing him. This time I'm going to be a little more stubborn, and I'm just going to stay with my knees pointing to the ceiling. Okay, so just keep my knees together, maybe a little cross. Okay, he jumps over, and his elbow came out. You see his elbow came out? Normally for me that was like, I can't believe I lost the elbow. That's a huge failure to me for the omoplata, because I've lost his elbow, so I've probably lost his submission. But I still have his forearm, and I'm finding ways now to use this, even still with the manipulation of the forearm. Okay, so my knees are still pointing up, and Petra landed in side control, right? Now he's going to want to take side control and get control of his side control, so do that. Come into side control. Come on. Now you see it's kind of hard because I'm keeping his forearm really stuck there, right? And I'm going to make it worse as I bring my knees pointing this way, okay? So I drive his shoulder to the floor. I'm going to hold a little bit of a bridge, so my hips are a little bit up. That way I can put more weight into my knees, which of course are connected to his forearm. Right? Now when Petra's in side control, but I want him to take side control. Come into side control. Put your knees on the floor, come. Show a little bit. Yeah, he wants to come up, but he can't, right? So I'm really pushing my knees and his arm and his shoulder to the floor here. Now I don't want him to step over me, so I'm going to come up. Yeah, right? Now I'm going to keep his legs behind me, right? As I keep his shoulder on the floor. So once his shoulder hits the floor, I can start to come up, right? He's in side control, right? But he can't do anything with it. And I'm going to come to my hand, and then finally, I'm going to turn him over into side control. Okay? And even as I land, I'm going to maintain this parallel knee position. I like to put my hand on the floor next to his hip, like a doorstop, because I know his first move is going to be move away, right? With his shoulders. So I'm going to start to slow down his hip. And this hand is going to probably come in front of the neck like a cross face, okay? Whether on the side of his head or across his face. So I'm blocking this side and blocking this side. And then eventually even get to the position where I can put the elbow down and I'm going to aim to put hip bone to hip bone. Like that, okay? If I feel there's a little bit of space, I can scoop up first into the armpit and go here. So you see how I'm kind of forcing his shoulder to come off the mat? That means that it's tight, okay? When I'm here, and I just want you guys to feel it. Whether you're here or here, he's really stuck, okay? Again, this is off of like, I've lost the elbow, which represents you've lost the submission, right? Normally I would want to be like, with the elbow still inside, and I have other options, right? But now he was slippery and able to get his elbow out, or maybe I let it out to now feed into this new top side control position. Okay? So I'm doing this quite a bit now. Maybe if I wasn't on top of like my timing to get up fast enough, he was quick to get over, I'm just gonna keep my knees pointing up. Okay, so he jumps over the same way you guys did. Okay, and his elbow came out, but I'm gonna keep my knees heavy. Okay, so shoulders down, keep a little bridge. Okay, then I'm gonna keep inching over to get his shoulder more and more to the floor. Then I come up. Okay, I just put this arm here. Just relax, just to keep his legs from coming over my head, right? And then as I come up, I'm gonna kind of try to pull him under me, or just come up. Okay? All right. So this move, the movement that I'm doing is probably familiar to you guys. Like, it's gonna feel very similar to like doing like a hip hop sweep. Okay, it's the same type of movement. Okay, he jumps over, his elbow came out, now look my movement. Just like that hip hop sweep. So it should feel very familiar. Okay, just keeping your knees together. All right? Walking the hand, maybe walk this hand a little bit this way, then cross face him, elbow to the floor, eventually scoop your knees into the armpit and drop your hip. Okay? Now I want you guys just to feel this position. Let your partner feel like, can he move? Can he hip escape? Can he get his guard back? Can he turn in? Can he turn out? What are his options from here? And then how do you feel? You will probably feel like you don't have great balance because your knees are very tight, but you're going to overcompensate by falling this way. And because you have such great control of the shoulders, or more specifically this arm, it's actually a great way to hold it first. All right? We'll play with this a little bit more and show more from this position, okay? Any questions? Let's give it a try. Question?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm not tight enough to hold that forearm.
You're not tight enough?
Yeah. I just feel like he would
Cover up.
pull it off.
Yes. So I'm glad you mentioned that because let's say you do the forward. There's another way to do it. I'm actually not going to even squeeze your arm. Okay? It's going to relax here. Now, can you move your arm? Can you do anything? Do you feel me squeezing your arm? Your arm is stuck in there because of like the position that is like a puzzle, right? It's like puzzle pieces, right? Here I'm squeezing, here I'm not. Here I'm squeezing, here I'm not, you know? So I don't really need to squeeze, I just need to be up in the corner and lean, right? So here I'm squeezing, here I'm not. So I'm not squeezing, this is all just body positioning and how they lock together, and now because my body is falling this way and your arm is stuck, I can squeeze a little bit if I feel like I need to, but it's not necessary.
Do you feel you can use this in Nogi as well?
Nogi you can, but of course you have the slip effect, and if it slips too far, but yeah, it works. Nogi. Jump over. Look at his elbow escaped. Okay, and I'm here, right? So I'm not really squeezing too much. I'm just keeping my knees together. Here maybe I'll squeeze a little bit more, okay? But I'm more bridging and leaning.
And your legs are kind of your bottom leg.
Yeah.
It's
Pinching it.
no, it's kind of like if I wouldn't been able to pull it out, your legs are in the way.
And actually your elbow is out,
Thanks.
right? So you're almost out, right? And come to here. Come to here. That's what the word is here, right?
We all do.
So, what we're talking about this, look, I scoot, look, my knee, if you see the space here, close it.
Yeah.
And, okay?
I think that's the
Then I'm gonna go like this. I didn't do this to better, but I'm gonna go like this. Okay? So you see, like your movement now is just, it's super easy for me to get here. I just plant my hand out, plant my elbow, my hip is down, not on the floor, on him. Okay? Difference from here to here. Okay? And now think about your escape a little bit. So your legs stay behind me, you know, your arm is stuck, which means your shoulders can't move, right? You think about like getting your guard back. Get your guard back a little bit. Yeah, you're all sure you got that one.
Oh, come on, Kyle.
But,
He's bigger than
you know, if it slips out, you know, but if you have the arm, like, you get the guard back, get your guard back. It's useless. Because you can't move your shoulders, it makes it really difficult, you know, and it's less intense. So I want you to just play with it a little bit, and let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.